Lilian Motongori is a mechanical engineer and a renewable energy consultant with experience in engineering, research, and management. She is passionate about energy access in Africa and gender issues. She is the founder of Angaza Dada Initiative and the co-founder for Women in Energy Africa, which is an organization that champions for inclusion of young women in the energy industry through the use of innovative and technological solutions to solve the energy challenges in Africa. She has won various awards, which includes the Booking.com Technology Playmaker Awards in 2020, a Woman in Energy East Africa Community Professional Technical Award winner 2019, a Techwomen Emerging Leader in 2019, and a Woman in Africa Power Fellow in 2019. Welcome to my career mentor. Today we have Lilian Motongori. Welcome, Lilian.
Thank you very much, Soon.
All right.
I'm happy to be here.
Okay, thank you so much, Lilian. So who is Lilian Motongori?
Lilian Motongori is a mechanical engineer. She's also a gender activist who is passionate about renewable energy, gender issues, and wants to see a free and equal world for both men and women. Mm-hmm. She's also very passionate about leadership matters and more especially women's issues.
Okay, that's lovely to hear. I know you're very passionate about women issues, and we'll be talking more about that in the show. What is mechanical engineering and what do you specialize in?
Mechanical engineering is a study of machines, or rather the discipline of engineering that deals with machines. Machines can be anything that makes work easier. So I would say mechanical engineering is an engineering discipline that deals with the study of machines.
Okay, so we have very many different branches of engineering. So how did you choose the machine sort of path for you?
For me, I chose mechanical engineering because of how accommodative it is. Mm-hmm. I love to say mechanical is the mother of all engineering. Like all other engineering disciplines have a way of coming out from mechanical engineering, and more other disciplines of engineering have a way that relates to mechanical engineering. But when you look at other disciplines, I would say, for example, civil engineering or even electrical engineering. For us, mechanical engineering, we can get to work in their disciplines because they have machines within their discipline. But it's very hard for them to get to work within specifically areas within mechanical engineering. So I would say I chose mechanical engineering because of how broad it is and how accommodative it is to other disciplines of engineering. And it has a way of blending in together with electrical engineering because they need to make the engineering part. They need to make, if it's those wires, if it's those, the poles, all of that are constructed by mechanical engineers. So we have a way of getting into other disciplines of engineering, and we make work easier with wherever it is, in whatever field it is within the engineering industry.
Okay, you're very passionate about engineering. I'm just looking at you and the way you're talking about it, so I can see a lot of fire, a lot of passion about this particular field. And you think it's a career field that young people can study for? Is there a need for more mechanical engineers in the country?
Yes, I would say there's a very big need for mechanical engineers in the country. And before I speak more on that, I'd love to say, initially before I joined engineering, many people actually assume when they hear the word mechanical engineering, the first thing that comes to mind in Kenya, mechanical engineering, they think about mechanics.
That's what I thought. And that's the same thing I thought.
I know. And mechanics in Kenya, it's just that it's a short form, or rather it's a word that has been cut from an automotive mechanic.
Yes.
And automotive engineering is a branch of mechanical engineering. Mechanical engineering is not just about cars. In fact, it is very, very easier to meet mechanical engineers who don't even know they don't know how to repair a car.
Yeah.
Because they have not specialized in that. And I think if people had an understanding of what mechanical engineering is about, maybe from there they'll be able to see the reason why we need mechanical engineers. Right now, I would say with COVID-19 currently, we saw the need for ventilators that are needed in hospital. You need PPEs that are needed for people to use daily. We need filters and all those machines that are needed in the hospital. For you to have those machines, you need mechanical engineers to design and make those machines. So now, when you come to see the reasons, how big mechanical engineering is, you understand why Kenya itself needs mechanical engineers. I need students to understand that the field of mechanical engineers, and mostly also Kenyans to understand that the field of mechanical engineering is not just about cars. It's way beyond cars. So I will say the field of engineering or mechanical engineering needs a lot of students. It needs a lot of people. We need more people within this industry to help even in the manufacturing sector, the industrial sector, for us to grow. For any country to grow, you need to grow your industry. You need to develop your industry by manufacturing many things within the country. And we can't be able to do that if we don't have well-skilled engineers to do that.
Wow, that's very good. That's so good. And I know the young people listening to this are going to get a bit of education, me included, into what mechanical engineering is really about. And I really like that insight into it, because I'm now more aware about what mechanical engineering is. So just moving, have you been able to apply yourself as a mechanical engineer? Where do you work? What do you do? And how do you use your skills in mechanical engineering? And which sector are you in the country?
Okay, so currently I'm in the energy industry.
Okay.
The energy industry deals with electricity. I am currently the country representative for Electrotherm in Kenya. It's a US-based company that deals with they manufacture generators that convert heat power to electricity. I also offered consultancy in terms of design, and in anywhere where we may need to design a machine or anything. Those has been areas where I've been able to use my engineering skills in.
Okay.
But I'm basically based within the energy industry when it comes to using mechanical engineering.
Okay. Thank you so much for your answer. I see you're an ardent advocate for women in tech and energy. What led to this passion, and why women?
What led me to this passion of why we need women is because of the gap that is in the industry. There's a very huge gap in the industry, and not just as engineers, but also at the end line where we need products that suit women's needs. And even in the products that we are using that need a feminine touch. And we can't have this product if we don't have women being in the design process, women taking part in the design process when it comes to cooking, when it comes to washing utensils, when it comes to so many other machines that could have been made will help suit women's needs. And we can't keep on relying on the few men who are in the industry who don't understand our problem. And why I feel even the engineering industry needs more African women is because when you look at even the traditional setting, women were the ones who are building houses. Go to the traditional rural home. So then why does the civil engineering industry have more men than women?
Okay. So there is a need for more women in this particular industry, as you're saying. So encouraging as many young women, young ladies to get into this field. And I'm really happy with what you're doing, advocating for women. That's really encouraging. So for those searching for a job in this particular field, tell us about your transition from college. Tell us where you went to and how you transitioned into looking for a job, and how did you find it?
I would say social media has been one of my big areas. Almost all my clients, I've gotten them through social media. I would say at this day and age, be very active on social media.
Okay.
Personally, social media has been a big opportunity for me. Not only access opportunities, job opportunities, but even get to speak in different countries, applying to different forums. Even now, right now, we met through social media.
Yes,
and now
through LinkedIn, yeah.
Through LinkedIn. And for me, LinkedIn has been an avenue for me to even get job opportunities. I say post your work online.
Yes.
It is not bragging. It is not showing off.
Yes.
Someone else, you may think it's not important for you, but someone else out there will say, oh my God, I know of a lady who's an engineer. I've seen her somewhere. I'm probably sure that's how you even met me, because you've seen me somewhere on social media. And that's how, if you want to design something or you get an opportunity that needs a mechanical engineer, who is the first person you're thinking of? That person you saw on social media. So for me, social media has been one avenue, because we are living in an age where getting job opportunities, you need to have to know someone and all that kind of stuff. I'd also say companies within the engineering industry are trying to link up with students who are still in school, offer mentorship for them, or even offer internships for them. So that is also happening. And even with regards to the law that is currently on to that gender role, it has enabled us to get opportunities within the engineering sector, because they now require you to have a certain number of women that are in this sector. So even if 100 of you apply and there are some few women, get in. The engineering industry doesn't have women. So we say there are big opportunities to come in. But also it's important that when you come in, also feel the need to mentor other people, open doors for other women.
All right. Now I have to ask you this question. You're a lady, a young lady, very passionate, even in the way you speak, the way you represent the industry. How did you get here? How did you develop a passion for mechanical engineering? From maybe high school, or where did it come from?
Yeah, it started from high school. I did sciences. I used to really pass in sciences, and I was so sure I want to do something within the STEM industry. Science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. I was called to do animal science in campus. So when I went to do animal science, I realized within the campus I went to, I was called to the University of Eldoret. You could actually change your courses if you have qualified to do that other course that you. And there was there was engineering also there. So I wanted to now join the engineering industry, and that's how I changed now my course from animal science to the engineering industry. And this is an advice to students, and it's why I really love that you called me in this mentorship, because many students don't know. You're called with another course, and you're like, oh my God, you give up. You're saying, oh my God, now I wanted to do this course, I can't be able to do it again. But they don't know you can actually change your course when you're in campus. I was able to change my courses through the government-sponsored program. And if you're not able to also change your course, you can be able to change universities.
Okay.
You can change university, go to another university, and as long as you're qualified to do that course in that university, you can do it. So this is my advice to anyone. If you're going to do your KCSE and you end up being called for a course you don't want to, just know it is possible to change your courses, and it's possible to even change universities. Getting to the university and ask them for the procedure you're supposed to apply to change courses or to change universities.
This is very good advice for young people, and they really need to know that they can go for anything they want. As long as you have the grade that qualifies for that, you can go for what you want. All right. And you've made such great strides in winning notable awards. I've seen you speaking in international forums. And what is that? Just explain to us, what are these awards, and how do you get yourself actually noticed in this forum worldwide?
Okay, thank you so much. As I'll say again, social media is so important.
Yes.
And it's important to be very aggressive. Even when you get into the job market, don't just say your work is only going to work back home, work, home, work, home. There are so many opportunities that are out there. There are so many websites that gives you opportunities. Get involved with fellowship, get involved with programs and mentorships like this one when you're called, do mentorships in high school, start up initiatives that you know that are, we all come from different backgrounds. I believe there's a reason why you come from a different background or from a different community or from different places that you're coming from. From there, I know there are problems that are within that community. I personally started an initiative when I was still in school in helping girls in getting into leadership positions, also doing mentorship. That's why I love also these sessions that you're doing, which is very notable of you. You also need awards. Oh my God.
Thank you.
You need awards. Yeah, because this is impressive. This is impressive. You may think you're just doing it for few people that you know, but this message will reach out to other people.
Yeah.
You're helping someone else out there who needs guidance on what else after this. What you're helping students out there, not just the students you know, but someone who will come across what you're doing.
I'll ask another question. How is your career rewarding financially? Because I think also as people are making decisions about their career, they also want to look at really the financial parts that come with this particular career. How is mechanical engineering in terms of that?
Very, very rewarding. I can say financially. Though I do not want to lie to anyone that you may not start from somewhere.
Yes.
If there's something that I promise myself is to be very real, very real with students, even or anyone who's getting into this industry. Understand first the company that you want to go to. Do your research well and sell your skills.
Yes.
Once you understand that you have value, people will pay for that value. But if you don't see the value in your work, no one will even pay for that value. If you know, I'm going to design something, there's someone who will design a website for 5,000 shillings.
Yes.
And someone else who will design a website for 50,000 shillings.
Yeah, it's true.
Because they know what they're bringing. It's how you sell yourself.
Okay.
And it's so important to have social skills and networking skills when you're coming out here. And that is a problem that most people in the technical industry, they don't have.
Okay.
You only know how to do the technical work. You don't know how to engage with people socially. You don't know how to even negotiate. And that is a challenge I really face. If you can get a mentor, someone who will be with you, who will guide you. I made a lot of mistakes when starting up my career.
Okay.
I will undersell myself. Sometimes you state an amount, you're like, oh my God, I don't think this customer will come back again. Or this client will be. You're like, oh, that's very little. And I had no idea. So it is important to have a mentor and also know your worth.
Yes, know your worth. That's really important. Yes, that's very important.
Yeah.
We need to know our worth. A lot of times as people, we don't really know how much we are underselling ourselves. And apart from your career field, I know you've talked about a lot about mechanical engineering and energy. What else do you do? You have time for from this particular field and your own personal thing that you do?
Yes. I do have time for other things. I do other things. I'm currently into interior design.
Okay.
I have my own interior design company.
Oh, beautiful.
Business on the side. Yes. And also a construction company.
So lastly, before we go, what opportunities are there for students to access things like scholarships or financial support in Kenya and abroad that you know of in this particular field?
Okay, sorry, before I answer that question, I think there's something I forgot to say on doing mechanical engineering. For you to do engineering in Kenya, you need to have done physics.
Okay.
Physics is a very important subject. It doesn't matter whether you are the best student in Kenya, but you didn't have physics, you cannot do engineering.
Okay.
And if you wouldn't have qualified to do that, there's a way you can also start from diploma level or certificate level to diploma level. And there are so many scholarships, especially for women within the TVET industry.
Okay.
NITA is also offering internships, free internships. Some of those internships are paid, being offered by the government. TVETA also is offering that. Even within campus, when you're still in campus, there's the GHC scholarship. You can get to travel, go to the US and meet women who are in tech. women who are doing computer science,
Okay.
and all that, women who are doing mechanical engineering, and even the gaming industry. You know, people see video games, they think it's just video games and all that. It's a very big industry. The gaming industry is a very big industry. You get to develop apps, you get to develop games that can be used for different learning things, and it pays so well. I would say just Google women in gaming, women in engineering. The Society for Women Engineers also offers scholarship. If you want to get into aviation, Kenya KQ was offering something on people who want to do piloting. Actually, KQ was offering something on I think it was called an AB Initiative program, where they sponsor someone to go do their piloting for 1.5 years, and then you get back and get to work for KQ. And there is that scholarship as well. And for those who are in the industry, there are also fellowships for women who are also doing engineering. There's a Techwomen fellowship that I went to in the US. There's I would say the Women in Engineering fellowship. There's another for Society of Women Engineers. There's the Women in Energy. Attend trainings, attend meetings and seminars for women. Even the Institution of Engineers of Kenya.
I can see there's so many opportunities, and I would also like to encourage young people also in high school to join things like their STEM clubs and activities like that, which are also a motivation factor in helping them to be able to enter this field much more easily. Any last words?
I would say this industry needs women.
Yes.
Africa needs women engineers. And I would also say thank you, Sue, for giving me the opportunity to speak to your audience.
Yes.
It's an honor for me, it's a very big honor. I really appreciate, and I would want to reach out to many women out there who have always thought of joining the engineering industry. It doesn't matter if you didn't qualify so well. You can always start from certificate. And you know the good thing with even starting from diploma level, there are already scholarships that fully pay for that if you're a woman.
Yes.
There are scholarships from there. And you know, once you've done even your diploma, getting to do your degree, they can cancel out your first year and second year.
Oh, okay.
So you can get they can cancel that. You get to start in your second year for your degree, or you can even start in your third year.
How about the boy child? What message do you have for them, and how can they improve themselves?
I would say mechanical engineering, as I said, it has very few engineers. If you love creating machines, if you are working on radios and all that kind of stuff, you want to innovate anything, this industry is for you. It is not just about cars. And I want to make this clear. Mechanical engineering is not just about cars. We need manufacturers, people who will manufacture. We don't need to be buying toothpicks outside. When we can have an engineer who can make those toothpicks here in Kenya.
As a part in short, I noticed that with the COVID-19, I'm seeing robots being used to take temperatures for COVID-19 patients, and being able to actually do the work of nurses, especially in situations where patients are isolated. And so that's one area we might want to look into, especially with
even the ventilators.
Yes.
The ventilators that are being used for the ICU patients, all those things are made by engineers.
Thank you so much for talking to us, Lilian. I've learned a lot today that a mechanical engineer is not a mechanic. I've learned a lot today, and I've had the world of possibilities for mechanical engineers and how females should take up these opportunities. Go for it. Get a pass in your maths, your physics, your science, and you're gonna do it. And even for the boy child, you are also included. We need more of you, and you need to thrive in this industry. Kenya needs this. We don't need import toothpicks from out there. We need to make our own. So we need more mechanical engineers. So thank you so much, Lilian, for talking to us. It was a pleasure having you. And I know this message will go out to many young people who are wondering about what career to get into, and maybe they're good in physics and maths and so on. And so this is an area that is lucrative, very rewarding, and also they can be able to get into it. And there's a lot of scholarships opportunities available out there to be able to fund this particular career. So thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you as well, Sue.
All right, thank you. There you have it, viewers. That was a very candid talk about what mechanical engineering is all about. For young viewers or people thinking about getting into mechanical engineering or even confused about what career to take, this is one area of need in the country. We need more mechanical engineers in Kenya. And as you've heard, the industry is quite rewarding. And also, there are scholarships and funding available for you to study and move on in this field. So tune in every week to my channel, My Career Mentor with Sue, for more insights and mentoring into the career field. Thank you for watching.